I suppose I have a moment. What is it? Hello there! Are you here to join the Mages Guild? The Guild is always accepting new members. You seem capable enough. Are you sure you want to join? Very good. You are now an associate of the Mages Guild. What a wonderful opportunity for you. Now, please keep in mind that you'll need recommendations from every local guild hall in Cyrodiil before you may enter the Arcane University. I dare say my opinion might carry more weight than others, if you take my meaning. Still, all are necessary to proceed. Good luck to you. Why, all the important people in the guild are there. Archmage Traven lives there, in the tower. It's a fabulous place. You really should see it someday. I've been there many times myself. The Imperial City just wouldn't be the same without it. Maybe someday, if you know the right people, you might get a chance to see it. You know what it's like. Make lots of friends and look busy. Same as anywhere. Guild members who have access to the university can craft their own spells, not to mention chat with the most important people in the guild. A recommendation from me? Well, of course. Raminus would naturally want my opinion, wouldn't he? This is a situation we can both benefit from, associate. You do me a small favor, and I'll happily send along a glowing recommendation. If you can find Jaskar, I'll write the recommendation immediately. He's disappeared. I mean, he's really disappeared. No one here has seen him in days. Volinaro thinks maybe a spell backfired. If someone from the council were to stop by and find him gone, it'd look bad for me. I can't have that. Talk to the mages here and see what you can find out. If you can make Jaskar reappear, you'll have your recommendation. Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. They're more structured, but everyone seems tense. Once I can see Jaskar again, I'd be more than happy to write a recommendation for you. Please come find me as soon.
Well met. It's a little too rugged up here for me. Add a couple hairs to a Nord, and you've got a bear. You want to find Jaskar? All right, I think I can help with that. But you have to agree to do something for me first. And whatever you do, you can't tell Jean about it, all right? That's the spirit. You help me pull off a little prank, and I'll help you find Jaskar. With all due respect to our wonderful leader, she couldn't cast her way out of a paper sack. It's insulting that we're here, working for her, when she knows nothing. She's managed to butter up the right people just enough to keep her position, and there's little we can do about it. But we have our ways of coping with the situation. It's a shame that Selena doesn't join in our fun. But she takes her role as an alchemist very seriously. If you need supplies, she's the one to see. Really? You're going to love this. I'll teach you a spell to unlock things. What you need to do is get into Jean's desk and bring me her manual of spellcraft, okay? Her room is upstairs. Make sure no one sees you. You do that for me, and I'll make sure you can find Jaskar. Bring me Jean's manual of spellcraft, and then we'll talk about helping you find Jaskar. Just go unlock Jean's desk with that spell I taught you. Find her manual of spellcraft, and bring it here to me. Her room should be easy to find. It's the only one upstairs that has a door. Just one more privilege she doesn't deserve. The Mages Guild runs more or less like it always did. But we lost quite a few members when the practice of necromancy was banned. Let me know when you're done with that little task. Have you pulled that little prank yet? You've got Jean's book, I see. All right then, I'll just take that from you. Meet me in the living quarters just after 10 p.m. Ready to find Jaskar? Just watch. You'll see.
Hello there. I hear you've been looking for me. Please, don't be mad. We were just having some fun. We just get tired of Jane lording her position over us when she barely knows anything about magic. Every now and then, we like to trick her. We figured it was time to move on to a new prank. This one was getting boring anyway. So, you can tell her you found me. Finding ways to confuse her just never gets old for me. It's good practice of our skills too, but it's mostly just funny. There's not much to do here in the Bruma Guild. If you can get to the Arcane University though, they let you make your own spells there. Well, it was fun while it lasted. I'll have to start thinking up something new to try. Frostcrag Spire has been uninhabited for so long. They say it was as wondrous as the Arcane University itself. Goodbye.
I hope I can help. She won't figure this out for weeks. It's times like this I enjoy what I do. It was a good idea, wasn't it? I wonder how long she'll spend trying to figure out where she put it down. Bye.
Yes? My name is Selena Urania. I'm a Mages Guild journeyman. Well, sometimes I feel we're not welcome here. The Nords don't like Heartlanders very much. Look, I like you and all, but I really don't want to get in the middle of this. If Volanara and Jaskar want to have their fun, fine. I'm not going to participate, and I'm not saying another word about it. Take it up with them. I suppose I like her well enough. It's a shame she doesn't know more about her craft, though. Still, I don't quite think she deserves the hard time the others give her. Some say that Traven is misusing the power of the Archmage's position to further his personal agendas. You too. Any luck finding Jaskar? Found him, did you? Well, I suppose that's good. You'll have to forgive me. I seem to have misplaced something. Yes, well, let's never mind that. You've fulfilled your end of the bargain, though, so I'll fulfill mine. Ramanus will have my recommendation. And don't you forget about me once you've finished your training. I'm sure we can help each other out.
I am Alberic Litter of the Mages Guild. I am pleased to make your acquaintance. Not only has necromancy been banned from practice in the Mages Guild, but the guild won't deal with anyone who openly uses it. If you're skilled enough, Athragar has a rather powerful frost spell for sale. Very effective, but dangerous to the inexperienced. Be seeing you.
What is it, associate? Do you need something? The Arcane University is the seat of the Mages Guild in Cyrodiil. located in the Imperial City. It houses the leaders of our guild. It's good that you've joined one of our local organizations. It helps you make the right connections. We're all better off now that necromancy has been banned from the guild. It's just safer that way. I'm afraid I can't just write one out of hand. That would be against protocols, you see. If perhaps you can clear up a small matter involving Irana, you can prove your loyalty to the guild and earn my recommendation. She and I have an unpleasant history. She does not care for guild regulations and errantly believes I am misusing my powers. I have seen that she is in town. Though she has not approached me, I know she wants something. I would like you to find out what it is. Determine what she's after, and how we may be rid of her. I do not want her here, spreading her lies. The Mages Guild runs more or less like it always did, but we lost quite a few members when the practice of necromancy was banned. Make haste. I wish to be rid of Irana as soon as possible.
You seem quite intriguing. Please, share your thoughts.
What's going on with you?
Rumor has it the Nerevarine has left Morrowind on an expedition to Akavir and has not been heard from since.
It seems that these are turbulent times in the land of the Dunmer.
So long.
You two, this is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
Hello. Excuse me. My name is Angalmo. Can I help you? I passed her the other day. You wouldn't believe the look she gave me. Whatever happened, she's taking it out on the whole guild. If you need training, Athragar has a reputation for being very good with alteration. You might consider speaking to him about it. It sounds like there are an awful lot of problems at the Bruma Guild Hall. Jean does a poor job of running that place.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Athragar of the Mages Guild. How can I serve you? I don't know all the details, but I heard that she complained to the council until they removed Tychius from his position at the Arcane University. Training and spells, training and spells. It gets so boring after a while. Maybe someday I'll be able to move to the Arcane University. Goodbye.
What is it, Associate?
What do you want? The worst thing is, no one even knows what happened. People heard the screams, but when they broke down the chapel doors, everyone was already dead.
In Coral, we Highlanders treat our gods' teachings as rules to live by. Our lives are governed by the Ten Commands. Haven't you seen her around town? She's either at the Grey Mare or she's skulking around the Mages Guild, it seems.
Take care.
Welcome to the Oaken Crosier. This one is Talasima, your hostess. Our rooms and food are at your disposal. The Oaken Crosier is the place of choice for well-bred visitors to Coral. The Grey Mare is more suitable for others. All I heard is that she's looking for some sort of book. You'll have to talk to her if you want to know more.
I'm Contumelorius Florius. I'm in charge of enchanted item recharge in the Mages Guild here in Coral. Get it? In charge? Smart thing is to join a guild. Any guild. Get you a place to sleep for free, no muss, no fuss, no crummy tavern food and lice-ridden beds. I'd steer clear of her if I were you. She has it in for Tychius, and wouldn't hesitate to take any of us down with him. I wish I were qualified to have access to the Arcane University, enchanting items whenever I want. Oh well, maybe someday. Take care.
I hate the things.
Ah, yes, you are a guild mage, are you not? Yet different from the others. Yes, this is good. There's a small matter with which you may be able to assist. It's nothing worth involving your guild in, I assure you. Best if kept just between us, yes? So, what say you? Excellent. It's a simple task, really. All you need to do is fetch a book for me. The book is entitled Fingers of the Mountain. It is of no use to you. You won't be able to read it. I, however, can, and would very much like to. You'll find it at an old ruin called Cloud Top. It's north of Coral, up in the mountains. I'm afraid I don't have an exact location. Return it to me immediately when you have it. Make no mention of it to Tychius or anyone else in your guild. I will make it well worth your effort.
Bye.
Good day.
Well met. Everyone's saying there's trouble in Kavach. The whole town destroyed.
Well met. Do you believe any of that talk about more Oblivion gates opening all over the place?
I don't think so. I was in Shadenall last week, and I'm sure I saw Reynald Germain. He acted like he didn't know me, though.
Good to know.
I heard that the Countess is quite upset lately. Apparently, someone stole something very personal to her.
Interesting. Goodbye.
Farewell.
Oh, hello.
Yes? What? Not only does it exist, but she knows where it is? Well, this is unacceptable. That book needs to be in the safekeeping of the guild. I trust that as a member of the guild, you would do the right thing and acquire this text before Irana does. Are we clear? Ignore her request. Go to this place she has described and return with the book. This is far more important than any petty squabble. Should you go looking for it, I hope that it would be for the sole purpose of bringing it here. Ahead, please. You found the book? My trust in you was well placed, it seems. Hand it over, if you please. Ah, yes, this is indeed the correct book. You've not been able to open it, I presume. Then all is well. You have shown yourself worthy of the guild, and for that I thank you. You shall have the recommendation you need. Now, I must ensure this book is kept safe. Excuse me.
Greetings. I am Romanus Paulus, consul for the Mages Guild. Welcome to the Arcane University. The Arcane University has been here for nearly as long as the Mages Guild has been in Cyrodiil. It has been our home for ages. You haven't yet been given recommendations by all the necessary individuals, Associate. Keep working at it. Archmage Traven is the first to take such a hard stance on necromancy. It upset more than a few people.
You look like a bright one. I grow weary of waiting. Where is my book? What? You gave him the book? What were you thinking? And here I thought one of you guild mages might actually have a brain! All right, we can deal with this. You'll have to get it back, that's all. You're in the guild, aren't you? You should be able to walk right in, find it, and take it. And if you can't, then break in. I want that book. Bring it to me once you have it. I'll even still give you the reward I promised, despite your incompetence. Now go! Of course you will. Do whatever you must. I require that book as soon as possible.
Good morning.
Have you ever bought a horse from
Back again, are you? Do you have the book this time? Ah, wonderful. I'll just take this from you and get to work translating it. I'll need some time with this. Come and find me tomorrow. I'll be here until I've finished my work. But please don't disturb me until I'm done. This is quite a delicate business, you see.
I'm not much of a rider. I've heard others.
Hi there. Have you seen Glistel and Melentus Ancrus together?
The Fighters Guild has a new master, and Orion is back. Good afternoon.
Not a chance.
Have you seen...
Hello, my little friend. I have something that might interest you. I've committed most of the book to memory, but I took the time to write down a passage you might find useful. It contains instructions for acquiring a very special power. You'll want to read it carefully and then return to Cloud Top. I consider this to be more than a worthy reward for your help. I believe you'll agree, assuming you're careful. Be seeing you.
Well met.
Look at the muscles on you.
It's a bit odd.
Hello, Associate. To earn a recommendation from me, you need simply prove you are able-bodied and prepared to learn something in the process. The Anvil Mages Guild is proud to follow the example Hannibal Traven sets for us. Mastery and scholarship, free of the dark arts. Archmage Traven has closed the doors of the university to all who are not qualified to enter. A wise decision, in my opinion. It's in the Imperial City. Perhaps someday you may be able to visit him there. He's done wonderful things for this guild. Archmage Traven was right to ban necromancy and place restrictions on the addition of new members to the guild. He's served us well. Unlike some frivolous tasks you may be given at other guild halls, this is a serious matter and has consequences. Are you prepared? Then allow me to explain the task. The Council of Mages has entrusted me with resolving a situation along the Gold Road. Several traveling merchants have been found dead along the Gold Road recently, with even more missing. The Council has asked that I put a stop to it. You are going to help me do so. Indeed, it may well be. I see no reason to shelter you from situations the Guild deals with on a daily basis. This is the important work, the work that matters. I have no time for Guild recruits that are useless in the field. This will be an excellent way for you to prove yourself. As you are new to the Guild, you are less likely to be recognized as a member. This may give you an advantage in getting to the root of the problem. We believe the killings are the actions of a rogue mage. Battle mages have been sent to the Brina Cross Inn, the only common link between the victims. You are to travel north to the Brina Cross Inn and speak with Ariel Gerard. She will give you further instructions. It's a sad thing to think that a mage would kill helpless merchants for the wares they carry. Some mages do not abide by the principles of the Guild and operate outside its boundaries. Many hold little value for the lives of others. The frostburns found on the victims in this case indicate a mage was responsible for their deaths. Likely nothing more than simple robbery. These scrolls should provide sufficient resistance to frost magic when and if you do encounter this rogue mage. Use them wisely. The inn lies north of Anvil. Speak with Ariel Gerard when you arrive. She will give you further instructions. Do not let your guard down. We do not know whether the inn staff is involved somehow. I'm willing to teach if you're willing to learn. Good day.
I greet you, Thorin, journeyman of the Mages Guild. Carahill supported Archmage Traven's appointment from the beginning, and I don't believe the rumors that she just wanted his job at this hall. I believe some people think of Anvil as a slow, sleepy place compared to Eastern Cyrodiil, but there's plenty of trouble up north to be found.
Terrible crime. Everyone in the chapel murdered. Who could have done such a thing, and why?
I don't know where he came from. Just appeared outside the chapel a day or so after the attacks. Been there ever since.
You two.
Welcome. Please, don't be shy. I'm listening. Mark Gullet, Mages Guild Evoker, Advanced Instructor in the Arts of Destruction. Carahill inherited the Anvil Mages Guild chapter from Hannibal Traven, the Archmage. She runs a clean hall, just like Traven did. Carahill's a good leader. She's been a staunch supporter of the Council of Mages for as long as I've known her. Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it.
I'm Felon Relis of the Mages Guild. I handle alchemy training for the Anvil chapter. If you're looking for hard-to-find ingredients, try Lel's quality merchandise outside the walls facing the harbor.
Welcome to the inn. If it's a room you're after, speak with Christoph. Good day.
What is it?
What's going on with you?
They say that slavery has been abolished in Morrowind. House Dress and Hlalu have renounced the slave trade and freed the beast folk from servitude.
It is not surprising, considering Morrowind's violent past.
Hello there.
We can only hope that trouble...
Hello, stranger. What can I do for you? Carahil has sent you, has she not? Go and speak with Kristoff. Rent a room for the night. Once you have your room, I will meet you there. If anyone asks, you are a traveling merchant, nothing more. Do not say otherwise to anyone. No, friend, I'm afraid I don't know the way to Shaden Hall, but good luck in your travels. Please excuse me.
Take care.
May I help you?
The Colovian Highlands? Near the Hammerfell border? No one lives there. That's barren wastelands.
I've heard others say the same.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Oh.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
They say that slavery has been abolished in Morrowind.
Well, what?
With all the farms in Nibene, there's still plenty of forest and wilderness open for settlement.
Hello there.
Welcome to the Brina Cross Inn. Can I interest you in something to eat, or perhaps a bed for the night? Let me guess. Traveling on business? You don't look like you're out for a stroll. Ah, yes, thought so. We get many of them traveling through here. Well, we used to. Haven't seen as many lately. What with the, well, you know, the murders. I don't like to talk about it much, as it's bad for business. At any rate, would you care for a bed for the night? Right then. The bed is just upstairs at the back of the inn. Sleep well. You've got a lot to learn. Farewell.
Pardon me, did I hear you say that you're a traveling merchant? Don't you worry, what with the recent killings and all? I'd be ever so scared if it were me. I haven't left the inn in days, just in case. Well, you take care of yourself. I'd hate to hear about another senseless death. Good luck to you.
Well...
All right. It should be safe to speak here. Once you've rested, you'll need to continue along the Gold Road, heading east towards Kvatch. I shall be following out of sight along with a fellow battle mage. Make no attempts to speak to us. Trust that we will protect you. Should you be confronted by this cowardly mage, do not hesitate to protect yourself by whatever means possible. Once the mage has revealed himself, we will step in and settle the matter quickly. Now, get yourself some sleep. You'll need to be well rested.
I'm afraid your journey ends here, traveler. I'll be taking whatever you're carrying. After you're dead, of course. I do hope it's more than the last few had. They were most disappointing. Die, damn you! You're a traitor to your own race! So, what of the rogue mage? Has he been found? A she, you say? And she's dead? Well, Ariel and Roliand did what needed to be done. No more innocent deaths. At least for now. You have done well enough for yourself. I'll pass along my recommendation to Raminus. Though I must say, I doubt it will do you much good in the end. You'd be surprised how easily they forget about the little people. Good day.
Greetings, Conjurer.
Where's Urthor?
What? Who are you?
Ah, who cares? I'm Druya. You want something? Or are you just practicing your Cyrodiilic? Adriana may read too much, but you should see the summon spells she taught Vigga. He might teach you if you're skilled enough. Oh, no, that's Adriana's job, not mine. If you ask about it, don't be surprised if she's annoyed. She doesn't like being interrupted. Archmage Traven is the first to take such a hard stance on necromancy. It upset more than a few people. It's a town like any other. Well, go outside and there's the mountains and wines and sheep. Here in town, though, nothing special.
I'm Salinas Vesinus of the Mages Guild, and I'm so pleased to make your acquaintance. The Guild can provide you with some training, but the best trainers are usually very hard to find. Adriana Barrena is the person you're looking for. I'm sure she'll be more than happy to help you. Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it. Have you met Adriana Barrena, our Skingrad Mages Guild head? Not the most pleasant person, I'll admit. Don't mind her. Interested in training? I do the conjuration courses, and Druja does the mysticism.
You want me? You sure? I'm Vigga. I'm Mages Guild, but I don't train or anything. Between the two of them, Borisian and Gaspar have mastered nearly every type of spell there is. You'd be wise to go see them if you can. Adriana's in charge. You'll need to speak to her about it, if you can tear her away from her latest book. Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it, now that the Mages Guild has banned it. Well, it's a bit rugged. Nothing like the Arcane University. Have to go to the Imperial City to buy anything, but it's good enough, I suppose.
Hello, Associate.
They say there are a bunch...
I trust you have good reason for interrupting me. It's been the home of the Mages Guild for the longest time. You should see the library they have there. It's the only place worth visiting in the Imperial City, if you ask me. I only make the trip if I can't find a specific book here. There's at least one person in every guild hall who offers spells. Check at every hall to make sure you don't miss any. The Coral Guild Hall had an unpleasant visit recently from someone who had a grudge against Tychius. What, you want a tour? Can't you see I have a lot on my mind? Go bother a beggar or a guard. They stand around and chatter all day. I'm afraid I haven't given it much thought. I'm rather busy, you understand. My research occupies nearly all of my time. Now that I think about it, I do have a small problem concerning Earthor. He's one of the guild mages here. Think you can do something about it? I'm afraid I haven't given it much now that I think about it. Excellent. I just don't have the time to search for him again, but I do need to consult him about some notes he borrowed. You might want to ask around and see if anyone can be of some help. Let me know when he's back and you'll have your recommendation. He's an interesting fellow. Salinas Vesinus can tell you more about him if you wish to know. Salinas should be around here somewhere. Talk to him if you'd like to know more about Earthor. Have Earthor see me when he gets back, Associate.
No, really?
What? He hasn't shown up here in a while. I assumed he was still out at Bleak Flats Cave, where he usually stays. I don't remember where it is, honestly. I know it's west of Skingrad. Druja could probably tell you. She has a better memory than I do. Farewell!
Nothing I'd like to talk about. Interesting.
Have you heard about See you.
Farewell. Go ahead, please. I haven't seen him in quite some time, but then, this isn't the first time he's been away, so I wasn't really that concerned. It's just northwest of Skingrad. Here, see it on the map? That's where Urthor wound up, after Adrian told him he couldn't practice in the guild hall anymore. She probably doesn't even remember that. You might want to make sure she remembers, especially the part about it being her idea. Good luck finding Urthor.
What is it?
I think Glarthir is having one of his bad spells lately. Have you noticed?
Yes, I heard Bernadette Pinellas say that she thought he was following her. It might finally be time to do something about that crazy wood elf.
Good night.
Bye.
Hello. You're here about that recommendation, I presume. I'll need to speak with Urthor before I write it. Oh, I do remember telling him to go there. Well, we'll just have to do something about that, won't we? By we, I mean you, of course. I have something that may help. It's a basic fireball spell, in case you need to defend yourself. I'll be here when you get back. Good luck.
Hello.
Leave the cave? Oh, thank you! I'm ever so grateful. You're heading back to Skingrad, aren't you? Could I maybe come with you? It'd be safer, I think. So, what do you say? Oh, thank you. You're just too kind. The services provided at the Arcane University are just priceless. You can create your own enchantments there. I'll be right behind you. I can't wait to be back in Skingrad, safe and sound.
Hey there.
Adriana, I'm back! I was rescued!
So it would seem. You are unharmed, I presume.
Well, my pride is a little wounded.
Oh, spare me. You're lucky I bothered to send someone after you at all. In the future, would you please be more careful?
Please, go ahead.
Yes.
I heard Lazara
I'll just
challenge someone else.
pack up my supplies and be on my way then.
Ridiculous.
Thank you for sending someone to help me. Hello!
Glarthir is acting even stranger than usual, don't you think?
Not a chance.
I went to the chapel yesterday, but Valandris was the only one there. I figured I'd come back another time.
You'd be better off praying for a miracle than going to see Valandris.
Safe travels.
Good day.
Hi there.
Good to see you. What? I've spoken with Urthor, who seems to be all right. Good work. I'll see to it that your recommendation is sent in as soon as I have a free moment. As I've said, I'm rather busy. I'll get to it eventually, though, I assure you. Take care.
Hail!
How do you do?
Evening.
You look like a bright one. I'm Magician Orentur of the Mages Guild. I divide my time between the Cheydinhall Guild and my own private studies at Willowbank. The whole town is on edge with that Oblivion gate open just outside the walls. Trayvon has the best shield spell outside of the Arcane University. If you can cast it, it's definitely worth adding to your selection. You'll need to see Falcar about that. The roads near Anvil are safer now, thanks to Carahill and her guild hall. She's an example for us all. You too. What is it, associate? Don't tell me you're here for a recommendation. Without recommendations from the local guild halls, you'll never see the inside of it. I dare say that's one of the few things Traven has done right. By all means, travel to the Imperial City and get stopped at the gates. You should get used to that sort of rejection. The guild is still powerful in Cyrodiil, but poor decisions in the recent past have weakened it. Perhaps killed it. We shall see. Don't waste my time if you're not ready for this. Are you prepared to do what is necessary to gain a recommendation from me? Very well. We shall see how prepared you actually are. There was a particular ring of burden I was testing some time ago. Another stupid associate somehow got his hands on it and managed to misplace it. If I didn't know better, I'd say he purposely tossed it down the well behind the guild hall. Why he would do such a thing is beyond me. You will retrieve this ring for me. Should you manage to do so, I shall consider sending a recommendation to the university. The well is locked, so you'll need the key. Dietzen should have a copy of it. Now get moving. It's not a normal ring, you see. You may find it slightly difficult to carry. Don't say I didn't warn you. I believe I explained your task very clearly. Find the ring, which is somewhere down in the well behind the guild hall. Bring it to me. Do you understand? Or do I need to use even smaller words? Take care.
How goes it? I'm Trevand, the Red Guard, Mages Guild evoker. Surprised? Yes, you don't see many Red Guards in the Mages Guild. We don't much like spellcasters in Hammerfell. Wizards steal souls and tamper with minds. If you use magic, you're weak or wicked. My family didn't approve of my vocation, so I had to come to Cyrodiil for my education. I admit, I still have strong prejudices against necromancy, summoning, and illusion. Profaning the remains or souls of the dead is just wrong, and I'm uneasy about tampering with others' minds and trafficking with Daedra. Daedra cults aren't necessarily evil, of course. In nearby Morrowind, for example, they worship Daedra in the temple. The Azura Shrine north of town, up Lake Arius Way, for instance. I know a dark elf there. Nothing evil about him. If you're looking for the most powerful spells, you'll want to speak to Borisian at the Arcane University. If you're allowed in, that is. Falcar always has been pretty harsh, even when it comes to basic lessons. He seems to have gotten worse lately, though. I think he even scared away the last associate who came here for training. What was his name again? I can't remember. Dietzen would know, though. I don't know what Archmage Traven has against necromancy, but the first thing he did after taking over the Mages Guild was to ban its practice. Be seeing you.
I'm Eilenwy. I'm only a conjurer, but Orentur is a full magician. Isn't he wonderful? Everyone is waiting to see if Farwell and his knights return from inside that dreadful Oblivion gate. Such brave lads. Orentur doesn't like to brag, but no one can match the reflect spells he can cast. He might teach you one if you're skilled enough. At the last Imperial Alchemy Symposium, I heard Sindarian mention something about a strange, glowing root. I'm afraid I can't remember what he said about them. Perhaps you should make the trip to Skingrad and ask him in person. I don't know where it came from, but a mysterious gate appeared outside the walls of our city. The way the guards are reacting, it must be a threat. They're massing as if bracing for an attack. The portal is just outside the city walls through the west gates if you want to see for yourself. Be careful. Some say the gate leads to the realm of Oblivion itself. it sure sounds like Falcar has it in for you. What a bizarre thing to ask you to do. Some say that Traven is misusing the power of the Archmage's position to further his personal agendas. If the guards don't do something about the Oblivion Gate soon, I'm leaving town. It's not safe here. Be seeing you.
I hope I can help. Bye.
A pleasure to speak with you. Only mages who have gotten recommendations from all the local guild halls can enter the Arcane University. It's a good policy, I think. Now, that sounds like an odd way to prove your worth. I just don't understand Falcar sometimes. The last associate that came in for training never came back. I guess Falcar really upset him. Deedson seemed mad about it, too. Bye.
I'm Deetsan, magician, Mages Guild, that is. Our hall doesn't offer much in the way of training. I can teach some basic alteration skills, but that's about it. Don't tell me Falcar's given you the same task he gave Vidkun. Oh, dear, I'd say more, but... Well, Falcar is the ranking member here, and I don't feel comfortable talking about him. I'm sorry. I'll tell you what. Find me when Falcar's not around, and then we'll talk. After we've spoken, you can have the key. Believe me, this is important. As I've said, I just don't feel comfortable talking to you about Falcar. Forgive me.
Well met. Karanu, mage trained, scholar by inclination, student of our Aldmeri ancestors, the Aelids. We're all wondering when more of those evil gates are going to open. I'd leave town if I dared. It sounds like there are an awful lot of problems at the Bruma Guildhall. Jean does a poor job of running that place. Goodbye.
What's new with you? Rumor has it the Nerevarine
Hello
has
there.
left...
Delphin Gent, creator of the celebrated Enemies Explode spell, advanced trainer in destruction, and mage destined for great things. Didn't you see that Oblivion Gate just outside the walls? Mara preserve us from the fate of Kavach. It's my job to help people learn the proper, constructive use of destruction magic. And let's face it, blowing things up can be ever so much fun.
Arieri, your friendly guild alchemist. Satisfaction guaranteed. No free samples. I'm just here doing research. If you need spells, talk to Ita or Delphine. They'll be happy to help. Take care. I'm Ardeline. I'm the guild's advanced trainer in alchemy here in Breville. I don't like talking to people much, but Kudai's helping me get over that. That's why she put me in charge of selling alchemy supplies.
Hello there, associate. You're here for a recommendation, I presume. Are you prepared to earn it? I'm afraid I haven't had time to prepare anything conventional. I'm very preoccupied with this situation concerning Ardeline. Perhaps you can help with that, however. I can't directly get involved for fear of embarrassing the poor girl. I'll need you to have a little chat with Varen Vamori, and you can learn something about the power of illusion in the process. The Council of Mages meets there in the Imperial City. That's where the real power of the guild lies. If you do what you need to, you'll get there one day. Just don't forget to help those who have aided you on your way. Don't say anything to her. I don't want to embarrass her further. Once this is all taken care of, I'll speak to her privately. Each local guild hall has its own way of doing things. That means each hall has its own set of problems. Are you so eager to begin? Very well. We can start if you feel you are ready. I'm afraid I haven't... Perhaps I'll need... Please, I'm in desperate need of help, and I think you're the only one that I can turn to.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Are you ready to earn... I'm afraid perhaps I'll need... I don't understand it. Some ridiculous mail thing, I suppose. He's been bothering Ardeline every day for a while now. He even stole her mage's staff. Perhaps he thinks it's amusing. I don't know. But it needs to stop. It's making her miserable. It's more symbolic than practical, but each carries great significance to its owner. You're going to get Ardeline's staff back. Take this charm scroll. With it, you should find Varon more receptive to questioning. Don't come back without that staff. You have what you need to help him talk. I admit, it's not standard guild procedure, but I'd do anything for one of my girls. Make sure Varon hands over that staff.
Hello.
What's new with you?
Do you think what happened to Kvatch could happen here?
What do you want? Can I help you? Yes, I sort of know her. Well, I mean, I don't really know her, but I've talked to her some. Do you? Hello, friend. What can I do for you? I don't know what to say. All I want is for her to care about me, to feel the same way as I do about her. But she doesn't. I try, and it just doesn't matter. It makes me furious sometimes. All right, I admit it. I took it from her. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. I was trying to tell her how I feel, again, and she wouldn't even stop to talk to me. I just got so angry. Was a little ashamed afterwards, but didn't know how to apologize or give it back. I wish I could. I'm afraid I don't have it anymore, you see. I sold it to a friend of mine, Soros Aranim. He lives in the Talos Plaza district of the Imperial City. He's the one who has Ardeline's staff now. Tell Ardeline I'm sorry.
Thanks for asking. You smell of...
Great. Any luck talking with Varon Vamori yet? It should be no trouble at all once you use that scroll. He sold it, huh? Well, this just keeps getting worse. Very well. I presume he gave you some indication of where the staff is now located? Take these and go resolve the situation. And of course, please keep this just between us.
Death.
Get that staff back,
You
associate.
too. Conjuring up dead things?
Hello there. Good day, stranger. Soros Aranim is my name. Yes, I have the staff Varon sold me. I'm afraid I'm not willing to part with it. I paid good money for it, after all. You understand, of course. Be seeing you. What can I do for you? As much as I like you, friend, I'm just not willing to part with that staff. It's nothing personal. I don't know, just take a walk around, buy something. Plenty of stores. Why'd you come in the first place?
Greetings. What? I'm Erisare Aranim. Saurus is my husband. I don't trust you enough to talk about that. Take care. I hope I can help. That thing? Saurus keeps it locked in a chest down in the basement. I don't see why he's so careful with it. It's not like anyone determined enough couldn't get their hands on it. The key is in his desk, after all. Good day.
Do you have the mage's staff, associate? Ah, wonderful. I shall be most pleased to return this to its rightful owner. Thank you. You needn't tell me the details of what was involved in getting it. It's perhaps better that I know nothing about it. Your actions for the guild more than merit a recommendation. I shall send it to the university promptly. And to thank you more personally, I shall teach you this spell. You may find it useful in certain circumstances. Please, I'm in desperate need of help, and I think you're the only one that I can turn to.
Hello, nice to meet you. Leowyn stands alone. That's what Count Caro says. Only our brave guardsmen to keep the hordes of Oblivion at bay. Druja has a wide variety of spells for sale, if there's something you need. Most of them are simple, but they're a good starting point. You'll have to speak to De Gale about that.
What? Oh boy, good luck getting that. De Gale's the only one who can write one. If she can remember who she is today, that is. Goodbye.
Greetings, Evoker.
What's new with you?
They say that King Helseth has made an alliance with House Drez. Together they pick apart the carcass of ruined Indoril.
Morrowind has always been a troubling place. It seems it is more so now.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Yes? Is there something I can help you with, Associate? You may need to ask around, but training in all the schools of magic can be found at our various guild halls. Ah yes, I'm afraid I'm unable to issue a recommendation. Only De Gale can do that. You may try to speak to her. If it doesn't go well, come see me. She's led such a troubled life. I just do what I can to make it easier on her.
You seek wisdom from me, child? Ah, no. You seek words. Words are difficult. They come and go. The voices, though, so loud they are, they drown out the words. Without my amulet, my stone to lock the voices away, the words will never come and stay. Would you lift your hands to help another? To help me find the words? Then seek Agatha, child. She will see the path and set you on it. I must rest. She may be young, but her heart is old and wise. It guides her well through these troubled times. Within its walls live those who determine the fate of the guild. It is our stronghold, our sanctuary. You will come to know it well in time. I have seen it. The guild needs you, child. Perhaps it has always needed you, always been waiting for you.
Yes? Is there something I can help you with, Associate? I'm surprised she discussed it with you. She wanted to keep it from the others. I should speak to her about that. Yes, her Seer's Stone is missing. It's the one thing that has kept her visions at bay. And without it, they're nearly crippling. She can't function. We haven't yet spoken to the others, for fear they would be less than accepting of her situation. Perhaps it is time, though. I will continue to tend to Gale. Can you speak with the other mages and find out if any of them have seen the stone? Goodbye.
Yes? Well, well. Word is finally spreading, is it? They won't be able to keep up this facade much longer. Yeah, I know all about it. I overheard Agatha and Dagale talking. And you know what? I'm glad it's gone. Why should we be forced to work under someone who's only kept sane by a magical trinket? Haven't we sacrificed enough already? She shouldn't even be here anymore. Hell, the only reason her father ever fit in anywhere is because he kept a low profile. And look what it got him. Years of service to the Empire, and not even a tombstone over his head. Humph. At least he was able to maintain the illusion of sanity. I know. I get way too fired up over this. It just annoys me that she's in charge of the guild when she's clearly not fit, that's all. She's the one you want to talk to if you actually need something to get done around here. I don't even know why Dagale is still around. I've heard she was put in charge of the Leowen Guild Hall as a favor, not because she deserved it. That doesn't seem right, does it?
Associate? So Calthar overheard us, did he? That explains why he's been so cranky lately. But we never said anything about Dagale's father. How would he know anything about that? If there's some sort of connection between the Seer's Stone and Dagale's father, I don't know about it. Maybe if you ask her, it will jog her memory. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye on Calthar. There may be a connection to Dagale's father. Have you spoken to her about it? Be seeing ya.
Look, just stop right there, all right? I can't let you leave with that amulet. I need it right now. I took the other one, and that should have been enough. I shouldn't have to go through all this just to get rid of her. It's not even as if I was going to keep it forever. I was going to give it back to her once I'd gotten what I wanted. That's not so wrong, is it? Once she helped me advance out of that place and step down, then she could have it back. Why did you have to get in the way? Why are you trying to ruin everything?
Hello, Associate. Nothing has changed, child. The voices still cry out, and I am unable to hear. If they can be sealed away, our work may begin. Found it, have you? Silenced the hands that betrayed and took what was mine? Then let me have the stone, so that the voices can be shut out. Hello, Associate. Ah, child. I thank you for helping me. With the voices quieted for now, the words you seek have come to me. You shall have my recommendation. Though I must warn you, I have seen things in your future, things which may be, and things which will be. It will be up to you to decide the fate of many. Life and death are strange things, easily manipulated, and both will be altered by your hands. Your time has come. The Arcane University needs you, child. Romanus Polus waits for you even now. Great things will befall you. There will be trials, but you will prevail. You must, for the good of the Guild. Good day.
Good to see you. Hello, Associate. It seems you've obtained the final recommendation you required. I have received recommendations from all the local guild halls in Cyrodiil. You've done well for yourself. You may now enter the university. As a full-fledged member of the Mages Guild, I now also promote you to the rank of Apprentice and grant you the robe of the Apprentice. Take a moment and try it on. Then we shall speak of what comes next for you. We come to the real work at last. You have, no doubt, seen some of the worst the Guild has to offer. As much as we try to hold mages to a higher standard, they are only human. What I hope you will now see is that while the Guild can be disjointed and misused, it can also achieve some wonderful things. Now you have an opportunity to engage in more meaningful tasks and continue with your advancement through the Guild. You do not yet qualify for further advancement in the Guild. Before you can begin work for the Guild, you'll need to do something for yourself. Every mage carries a staff. It is crafted and enchanted by the Guild and is a symbol of status. You need such a staff. The wood used for staves comes from a grove to the northeast of the Imperial City, near Wellspring Cave. Several mages tend to the grove and should be able to assist you. Speak with either Zarasha or Ilette when you arrive, and choose wisely. Wellspring Cave lies to the northeast of the Imperial City. The mages there can assist you.
What have we here? Another plaything? You'll dance for me, little one. Yes, you will. I'll make your corpse dance and then tear itself apart.
Fail and fall. Feel this. Kneel, churro.
What? Necromancers at the cave? Ileta and Zarasha dead. I can't believe it. They've never been so bold before now. Always hiding in the shadows, staying away from the guild. What could have prompted this? I'll need to speak to the council about this. Thank you for relaying the information. Now tend to your staff and your wounds if necessary. Delmar at the Kiranasium can help you with the staff. See him right away. Now that you have the wood, speak with Delmar at the Kiranasium.
May I speak with you?
I've got a moment, but little more. What do you need?
Well, you recall my hypothesis, the one I mentioned the other day? I'll have you know I was right. And to think you actually doubted me.
Oh, Magister! Do you realize what this means? Do you have any idea how this could impact the study of magic?
You do realize this raises quite a few questions. The overall impact on alchemy is a complete unknown. And what of spellmaking? No doubt.
I'd consider it a personal favor if you'd give this matter top priority. When you learn more, let me know. Keep up the excellent work, Magister.
With your permission, I take my leave of you now, Scholar.
Fellow Magister, may I speak with you?
Hmm? Oh, yes, of course. What is it?
Well, you recall my hypothesis? The one I mentioned the other day? I'll have you know I was right. And to think, you actually doubted me.
Well, it's not surprising, really. This is necromancy we're talking about, after all. Such a hideous discipline. All that blood and rotting flesh.
There's more research to be done, of course, but the initial findings are quite encouraging. I'll let you know when I have some more information.
Let me know as soon as you discover anything else. Oh, and best not tell the others about this just yet. We must be sure, you understand?
Until later, then.
Well met.
Welcome to the Chironasium. Can I help you? Ah, yes. This is a big step for you, friend, whether you know it or not. Now you'll need to decide what sort of staff you're looking for. Something that fits you and your abilities. Shall we begin? Enchanting staves can be a tricky business. Only certain spells will be truly useful to you, so I'll narrow it down some. Let's start with the school. Which appeals most to you? Destruction, illusion, or mysticism? There are 3 things I can enchant the staff with. Soul Trap, Telekinesis, and Dispel. This staff will allow you to trap the souls of enemies you defeat. If you can do so before the effect wears off. Is this acceptable? Right. I'll get to work. You come see me tomorrow, and I'll have your staff ready.
Yes?
Did you hear that necromancers attacked the grove at Wellspring Cave?
It can't be.
Sure.
Do you want to learn about alteration? Speak with Dovin Aron.
He still teaches, though he lost his passion for it after the Levitation Act was passed. Can't say I blame him.
Take care.
Hello there.
I have a new task for you. In accordance with guild rules, you now qualify for the rank of journeyman. May you wear your rank well. The Council is investigating what happened at Wellspring Cave. Many of our resources are devoted to the task, leaving our ranks spread thin. There is a related book that needs to be recovered. It was recently loaned to Janice Hasseldor, the Count of Skingrad. I'd like you to retrieve it. I understand this may not seem the most important of tasks, but still, it needs doing, and you are one of the few available to do it. A note of caution. Skingrad is an unusual place. Be prepared for the unexpected. The Count is a reclusive man, and sometimes difficult to see. Hopefully, your status as a representative of the Guild will aid you. Speak with the castle steward when you arrive. The city lies southwest of the Imperial City. The castle overlooks the city from a steep hill. You should have no trouble finding it. Be seeing you.
Hello, journeyman.
I have a feeling that you and I are about to become very close. I'll pay handsomely if you can procure the items in that list. Find me everything on there, and you'll be well compensated. Good day. Hello! You have them? The items I requested? Give them to me, please. Yes. Yes, this seems to be everything. Here's your reward. Thank you again.
Yes, the Mages Guild, you say? Oh, the Count is quite aware of your presence here. He simply has no interest in granting you an audience at this time. Now that I've seen you myself, I can't say that I blame him. Nevertheless, I shall endeavor to change his mind on the subject. Return tomorrow. Perhaps he will see you then. You there. I have an update for you. The Count has agreed to see you, but not here. He wishes to meet you north of the cursed mine outside of town, after 2 a.m. It would be wise of you to be on time. Follow the road west out of Skingrad, through the high pasture. The mine entrance is south of the road. The Count will meet you just outside it. How do you... Just in time, Mage. We've been waiting for you. I'm afraid I misled you. The Count won't be arriving. In fact, he doesn't even know you're here. We're not about to let the Guild interfere with our plans, for the Count or otherwise. So, you'll have to die. Don't worry. We'll put your body to good use, I assure you. Let's get this over with. You elves are all the same. That's the best you can do. All flesh and no fury. You're outmatched, elf. You impossible fool. What possessed you to think I would suggest a meeting here, of all places? At least your gullibility served some useful purpose. I knew about Mercator, but not his friends. Now none of them are a threat any longer. Do you not recognize a necromancer when you see one? I suspected Mercator was involved in their cult, but was unwilling to move against him without knowing the identities of his allies. Count Janice Hasseldor at your service. A thank you might be in order at this point. Despite what your council may think, I've not thrown in with the necromancers and would never do so. You may pass along that message. Would you dare make demands of me now? And a book of all things. Your gullibility knows no bounds, it would seem. You believe your council would send you here to merely fetch a book. No, they wanted information on me and what is going on here. Well, now they shall have it. Tell your council that the next time they want something from me, they come themselves. They don't send someone under false pretenses. Yes, I see that now. I regret that Traven has involved you in this way. At least you've survived. For now. Perhaps in the future you can be trusted enough to deal with more serious matters. Now our business here is concluded. I suggest you return to your council. Have you been to Skingrad and seen Count Hasseldor? Saved you, did he? Well, that's a good sign. I must apologize. It was never the Council's intention to put you in harm's way. The Count's unique nature is not public knowledge. The Council wishes to keep it that way. At the time, it was believed that there was no reason to inform you, since it was not crucial to the task you were given. For that reason, I was unable to disclose more about his true identity to you. Clearly, that judgment was in error. I apologize. Archmage Traven feared that sending a high-ranking official with the guild might draw too much attention and provoke a reaction from the Count. We were also concerned that it might drive any necromancers in the area underground, making them more difficult to root out. We simply wanted to survey the situation in Skingrad. Our relationship with Hasseldor is tenuous at best. The Council has agreed to keep his nature a secret, and in exchange, he occasionally provides us with useful information. As a vampire, the Count has few allies he can trust. He has disguised his nature from most, but cannot hide it from the Council of Mages, so he approached us with an accord. As you have seen, that agreement is under a great deal of strain lately. The Count does not agree with certain policies the Guild has established. It's not quite that simple. Hasseldor is powerful, to be sure, but the Council does not consider him to be a threat. After all, he has ruled over Skingrad for quite some time, without incident. We feared Hasseldor may have been involved with the necromancers. Thanks to your involvement, it would seem that he is not. At least, not for the moment. We will continue to monitor the situation, but I assure you, we will make no further attempts to mislead you. You have done your job admirably, and I thank you for it. Your services to the Guild have not gone unnoticed. As of this moment, you have gained the rank of Evoker. Along with your new rank, please take this amulet. May it help keep you safe in times of danger. Are you ready for it? If not, I understand you've been through quite a bit lately. Very well. There's a research project going on at one of the Aliad ruin sites on the eastern side of the province. Irlav Jirol is in charge of the project and is apparently in need of some help. I thought you might need a break after the things you've been exposed to lately. You can find Irlav in the Archmage's Tower. He's a good man, but council matters have distracted him lately and he's been neglecting his other work. Irlav should be waiting for you. Excuse me, fellow Magister. Is now a good time to talk? Farewell. You're about Vatican, are you? It's a damn shame. I haven't been giving the project the attention it deserves. The last report I received from Scaleel indicated there was some sort of problem. A blocked passage or something that they couldn't get past. I'd investigate it further, but I'm needed here with the Council. Romanus says you've got a good head on your shoulders. Look into it for me, will you? You can find Scaleel at the site. Access is restricted, so you'll need this key. It's an alien ruin southwest of Cheydinhall. We suspect that there are some interesting things inside, so a research project was established. Scaleel is there now, working on investigating the ruins. She's the mage heading up the on-site research. She can tell you more about whatever it is that's impeding their progress. I eagerly await your return.
I'm Karanya, Master Wizard, and far too important to be talking to you. So go about your business, please. Be seeing you.
You have business here? Don't tell me Jarl sent you. Erlov sent you, did he? Figures. He can't be bothered to come check on his own project, so he sends someone who knows nothing about it. And this is supposed to help? No offense to you, friend. It's not your fault. And perhaps you can help. If you can figure out how to use the pillar, I'd be thrilled. You're welcome to try your hand at it. This place has been nothing but trouble as far as I'm concerned. Since we disposed of the creatures that had taken up residence here, it's been nothing but a fight to figure out how the place works. The pillar has had us stumped for more than a week now, not to mention the injuries it's caused. That's what we're calling it, only because we don't know what it really is, or was. It's magical, we know that much. Enchanted somehow. We think it's a lock of some sort, but haven't been able to figure out how it works. All I can say for sure is that it reacts to magic, badly most of the time. Several mages were hurt attempting to cast spells at it. It's at the bottom of the ruins, if you wish to try your luck. Be careful though, it could be quite hazardous to your health. Best to play it safe. No complex magic. Stick to basic spells with single effects. It's not worth taking unnecessary risks. What a waste of my talents.
Be careful in here. Sent you in to try your hand at the thing, have they? I've had my fill of the place, that's for sure. And I've got the scars to prove it. Once we figured out the pillar reacted to spells, we tried out a few. I think I was only unconscious for an hour or so, but that was enough for me. I'm trying to help Scaleel as best I can, but I'm not going near that thing again. I don't know how much Scaleel told you. We know that it reacts to magic, but every time we've tried, the thing shocks whomever cast the spell. It hasn't been fatal for anyone yet, but we stopped trying after the first few attempts. I can tell you, it really hurts. The only thing we haven't figured out is the markings. See them on the walls? They must relate to the pillar, but I don't know how. If we had some sort of reference, something to compare them to, we might be able to decipher them, but we lack anything like that. Scaleel might have a book that would be useful, but she's been sulking over the way Irloff's been treating her. Perhaps you could ask her for it. I don't know. Anything that might help explain these inscriptions in the ruins? They're like nothing we've seen to date. Good day.
If there's anything about Vatican you need explained, let me know. I'll help if I can. I don't know why Dental is even trying. This is doomed to fail. But fine. If he wants it, he can have it. It's just one more thing I'll get blamed for in the end. What a waste of my... What do you want now? What's that you have there? That looks important, whatever it is. I think you've really found something. You'd best get that to Erlaf back at the Imperial City as soon as possible. He'll want the mages there to examine it more closely. What a waste of my talents.
What's this? Some sort of alien artifact?
Well, well, Romanus was right in sending you out there. Good work. I'll be sure and put in a good word for you.
Good work getting that straightened out. I'm glad someone finally came along that was able to make progress with it. Farewell.
The mythic Dawn murdered the Emperor and led those damned Daedra right into the heart of the Empire. They'll pay for their treachery.
I've heard others say the same.
Be seeing you.
Good work at Vatican. Jorl is quite pleased with the information now coming in about the site. There is another predicament, which I believe you can also help resolve, if you feel ready for it. Excellent. You have become most reliable, and I assure you that the Council appreciates it. Now, to the matter at hand. In order to deal with the apparent growing problem of necromancers in Cyrodiil, the Council needs as much information as possible. The Mystic Archives have been consulted with minimal success. Guild members are investigating other avenues, but I believe more can be learned here. What little we know makes no sense in a larger context. For example, why was Falcar, who we know now to be part of this cult of necromancers, in possession of black soul gems? The Archmage has other reports of these gems being associated with necromancers, but we do not know why. We don't even know what they do. We have overlooked these questions because we are so focused on rooting out the necromancers as quickly as possible. I'd like you to speak with Tarmina at the Mystic Archives. She is our specialist on Magica Arcana and has been helping gather information. I believe we have been asking her the wrong questions, taxing her too much with vague attempts to make sense of all that we know. Speak with her specifically about these black soul gems, if she knows anything about their powers or creation. An insight into their origins may lead us to those who are responsible for them. Her expertise in arcane knowledge and lore could be invaluable to us if we can make proper use of it. She can likely be found in the archives now, poring through materials on necromancy. She stops only to sleep at the Archmage's request. You become more valuable to the Guild with each passing day. The Guild wishes to reward that, and so you are raised to the rank of Conjurer. Accept these robes and wear them with pride.
Look, if you're here for information, I'm afraid you'll have to find it on your own. I'm swamped right now, up to my ears in necromancy. Not practicing it, mind you. Wouldn't want anyone to think I was involved in that sort of thing. I simply meant researching it. Why? Why? Oh, no real reason. It's just that the entire Council of Mages has been in here at one time or another recently, all wanting information on necromancers. Necromancy, of all things. Oh, of course you were. No doubt the Council is trying to get you to bother me further. I ran Karanya out of here just a short while ago and told them to leave me alone. I keep telling them I can't produce results if I'm not given any time. I'm not used to working under conditions like this. Help? No offense, but I don't see how you can do that. Unless you'd like to take some of this work off my shoulders, I'm beyond helping. But I do appreciate the sentiment. If there's anything specific you need, that may be more reasonable than just asking me about necromancers. Now that is a bit more specific. Finally, something I can respond to. Let me think for a moment. Ah, yes, there's one obscure text that references these gems. I believe it's still around here someplace, unless Falkar never returned it. The name of the book is Necromancer's Moon. I'm unclear on the origins of the text, but it does involve these gems you're interested in. I'm afraid you'll have to find it yourself. I'm so out of sorts with all these requests, I've lost track of most everything. It's very distressing. A secretive cult devoted to the Daedra Lord Mehrunes Dagon, the Prince of Destruction. They follow the teachings of Menkar Cameron, who calls for the return of the mythic age, when Oblivion and the mortal world were not separate. The usual Daedric claptrap of the purifying power of destruction. They hope to bring Mehrunes Dagon back to Tamriel and give us all a good cleansing. Why all the fuss now? I thought it would have died down by now, what with the ban on the practice of necromancy and the guild being in place for as long as it has. And yet, suddenly everyone shows up on my doorstep, needing information immediately. Never mind that I might have things on my own to work on. I believe you'll find it quite helpful. Once you've had a chance to read it, I'd be happy to discuss it with you. Good day. A pleasure to speak with you. A most interesting text, is it not? We are fortunate that at least one necromancer took the time to record the information. I am unfamiliar with the shade of the Revenant described within the book, but I was never one to dabble in the more, shall we say, amoral arts. You may take that with you for now, if you wish. The Council may have use for it. Please, ask them to return it quickly, as I may need it again.
Has Tarmina been of use in gathering information about the necromancers? Excellent work. I believe this will be of use to the Council. I shall make sure they're made aware of its contents. I've never heard of this Shade of the Revenant. Some sort of celestial phenomenon? If that's correct, then Bothil would most likely know something about it, as the caretaker of the orrery. She should be on university grounds. A most fascinating contraption. Bothiel is one of the few who understands how it worked and kept it running. Goodbye.
Hi there! Hello there. Is there something I can do for you? I've heard things, to be sure, but I don't really know anything about them. Is it true that some of our guildmates were killed? Oh, how horrible! Revenant, you say? And it represents something in the heavens? It sounds familiar. Let me think. Ah, yes, now I remember. Falcar was here some time ago asking about just such a thing. Said it was for research. He had a large sheaf of notes with him about it. I'm afraid I didn't have any more advice for him than I do for you. With the Ori in such a state of disrepair, I have no point of reference. Falcar did leave this behind. I think it fell from his notes as he left. I didn't pay it much attention, but perhaps it will be of use to you.
Hello, Good day. So, Falcar expressed interest in this revenant as well, and left this note behind, did he? Perhaps we should look into it for more clues. This lists several locations. The first is the Dark Fissure, which I recognize. It's a cave in the mountains, south of Cheydinhall. If there is indeed an altar there, as the note suggests, I believe this cave is directly related to the contents of the book. Go to the Dark Fissure the next time this shade occurs. Search for any connection to what we've learned, and report back. Please, be careful. Anything you find is of no use to us if you do not survive. I believe we are dealing with powerful forces here. Do not put yourself in harm's way if it can be avoided. Be careful. Hello. Greetings, apprentice.
How goes it?
You will not stop us. The Order of the Black Worm will consume all in its path. What's the matter? Getting tired? Hello. Have you been to the Dark Fissure yet? We need to know all we can about the necromancers. So you saw them. The altars must be infused with some kind of power to change over the soul gems. I shall pass the news on to the council. Most troubling indeed to know that these are not merely myths. I also fear their numbers may be greater than we believed. You have again performed admirably. You have my thanks, and that of the council as well. You are Conjurer no more. Guild members shall now address you as Magician. Congratulations. Seek out Archmage Traven. He has personally requested that you see him for your next assignment. Take care. Hi there.
Hello.
A pleasure to speak with you.
What's
Goodbye.
going on with you?
I ran across a couple of mud crabs not long ago.
Greetings. It is high time that we met face to face, don't you think? Raminus has told me good things about you. You have advanced quickly and show great promise. I now intend to put your talents to a more direct test. I have a difficult task that you can, perhaps, assist with. Are you prepared to begin? Very good. Let me explain what is at stake. The Council of Mages has been aware of the increased necromancer activity in Cyrodiil for some time. It had been our position to sit back and watch what unfolded, but that time has clearly passed. We cannot tolerate these attacks on the Guild. Most of our information on the necromancers has come from an informant inside the cult itself, a guild member who offered to infiltrate their ranks. Yes, and we have for quite some time. Though the information he has provided is limited, it has given us a sense of their scope and power. The Council was initially reluctant to believe the information was reliable, but with recent events, they have little choice but to trust it. I fear that our informant is in danger, and that is why I have called you here. Mucianus Elias. He is not a council member, but has long served the guild here at the Arcane University. Aware of the growing interest in the guild after the ban on necromancy was put into place, he offered to help the council track the cult's actions. With my blessing, he infiltrated the group, and has fed us information for quite some time, until recently. I have not heard from him, and I fear for his safety. The lack of reports from Mucianus has disturbed the Council, and they are now concerned about the legitimacy of his information. A group of battle mages were dispatched to Mucianus's last known location with the intent of bringing him in for questioning. I argued against it, but eventually agreed to maintain order in the Council. I regret that decision, and that is why I wish to send you there. I fear the battle mages may mistreat Mucianus if they do not mistake him for one of the many necromancers no doubt present in the ruins. I wish for you to find Mucianus and ensure his safe return to the Arcane University. I do not want anything to go wrong. Please, hurry. The battle mages will arrive there soon, if they have not already, and time is of the essence. If, for any reason, they are unsuccessful, Mucianus's life will be in forfeit. You must make sure he is safe. Go now, and bring word to me as soon as he has been escorted to safety. Mucianus last reported being sent to the ruins of Nenyon Twill, south of the Imperial City. That is where the battle mages went. South of the White Rose River, nearly halfway to the border of elsewhere. I'm afraid I know nothing more about the location, or what you may expect to find once you arrive. Thank you. Know that I would not ask such a thing of you if I did not feel it was urgent, or that it was beyond your capabilities. I shall await your return. Make haste. Mucianus is in danger.
Good to see you. A pleasure to speak with you. You too.
You? What are you doing here? Fifth Rocker, Battle Mage, sent by the Council to find this traitor. He must have told them we were coming. We've got to get our hands on him before he tells them anything else. Who the blazes are you, anyway? Has the Council gone mad, sending you here alone? There's no time. The others, they were waiting for us. They knew we were coming. I'm the only one left. The necromancers retreated further in, but we've got to follow them. There's no time to waste. Follow me!
Greetings. Oh, you poor dear. I'm afraid you're late to the party. The guest of honor has already left. And I do hate to disappoint you, but Mucianus is in no condition to be leaving. He's a worm thrall now, and shall be quite content here. A grim fate indeed. But one does not cross the Order of the Black Worm without suffering greatly for it. I shall tell the Master that you were here looking for him. Perhaps I'll bring him your head as an offering.
Pleasure to see you.
How does the day greet you? What news of your task? Your face looks grim. What? By the 9, and there was nothing you could do for him? What a horrible fate. I cannot imagine how they could do that to him. So many lives lost. I thank you for trying to save him. Before we continue, you should speak to Raminus Polus about your advancement within the guild. Goodbye.
Hello, Master Wizard.
Isn't there something just wrong about buying discount spells?
There are some things you shouldn't skimp on. Spells are one of them.
Safe travels.
Farewell.
Hello, a pleasure to speak with you. Your role within the guild becomes ever more essential. You have now attained the rank of Warlock, and are freely able to access the council chamber. Your tasks now come directly from Archmage Traven. Please speak with him if you're unsure what you should be doing. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Goodbye.
Greetings, Warlock.
A pleasure to see you.
Greetings to you.
There is an urgent matter which requires your personal attention. This task falls to you and only you. Are you prepared to begin? Count Hasseldor of Skingrad has contacted the council. He claims to have information that is vital to us. He has requested that you personally travel to Skingrad to obtain this information. I cannot stress how important it is that our relationship with Hasseldor be preserved. I expect you to visit him immediately. I am unsure as to why he has requested that you, of all people, should be the one to visit him. I have no wish to put you in harm's way. Please travel there as soon as possible. The Count is waiting for you. Count Hasseldor awaits your arrival.
Hi.
Welcome, Guild Mage. We meet again, although in different circumstances. I fear this time you may find the results no more to your liking than the last. Less so, perhaps. The information I have for your guild will not be met with smiles and handshakes, I fear. I have called you here because, from our previous encounter, I believe you can be trusted. Consider the implications of that, as you handle a small matter for me. Surprised? Nothing is for free, Mage. There is a small nuisance I would have you deal with before I tell you what I know. One good turn deserves another, after all. It is a minor situation, to be sure, but neither I nor my guards can become directly involved. A nest of vampires has sprung up in Blood-Crust Cavern, southeast of the town. They are a threat to the town and must be eliminated. Their presence has drawn a group of vampire hunters to town, following rumors of vampires in Skingrad. While I do not believe my identity has been compromised, I do not wish to take any chances, and so cannot act on either matter. You, however, can act with impunity, and so will take care of this for me. Then, I will tell you what I know. What do you wish to know about it? The cavern is a short distance east of the castle, far enough from town that few residents have reason to pass by it, thankfully. I assure you, I am not responsible for them. I would never be so careless. Where there are mindless animals, predators are never far behind. This is not the first time such a thing has happened, however. On some level, they're aware of my presence. Whether they covet all that I have, or simply wish to see it destroyed, I do not know. They have given in to their instincts, and are little more than animals. They need to be exterminated, one way or another. Very well. A troublesome lot. I expect you to deal with them. There are at least 3 of them. I know only one by name, a wood elf, called Eridor. He's rather good from what I understand. I could handle them myself, but it would be unwise to display my prowess in public. That is the folly of the young and proud. Of course, should you be caught murdering them in the streets, the guards will respond accordingly. I can't be connected with this, remember? This I cannot say. I have refrained from expressing too much interest, lest their attention be turned towards the castle. The citizens will likely know more. I imagine many have noticed their presence here. Kill them. Run them out of town. Do what you will. I simply want them gone. Of course, should you be caught murdering them in the streets, the guards will respond accordingly. I cannot arouse further suspicion by offering leniency to you, should you find yourself on the wrong side of the law. Very well. I shall await your return.
Oh, no. Not another one. Citizen of Skingrad, please be advised that I am here on official business and wish no harm. Oh, forget it. Let me guess. You're worried about what my men and I are doing here in town, right? You have my assurance that my men and I will do everything in our power to keep the people of Skingrad safe. We're here to help. If you have seen anything unusual, particularly anything implying the presence of the undead here in town, please report it at once. What is it you want to know? I've got my men scattered all over town. Shamar's up by the statue, Vontus is out in the high pasture, and Karsten has the town exit near the castle covered. So word hasn't gotten around to all the townspeople. Interesting. They must be very good at keeping a low profile. We heard tell that vampires have infiltrated the town. Came here to root them out. If you say so. If you know anything, it is in your best interest to tell me now. After all, your town is at stake. Do you know where the vampires are? Is that so? Well, perhaps we'll have to pay them a little visit. Thanks for the tip, friend.
What is it?
Butler at all.
Interesting. Heard any news from the other provinces?
They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of imperial goods. So the work is complete. Now we can discuss the information I have for you. The cavern is silent once more. I would be foolish to think that this might send a message to those who would encroach on my territory. Your guild does not fully appreciate the danger which quickly approaches. Hopefully when you return to them, their eyes will be opened. The necromancers are a sign of things to come. An old acquaintance of the guild has come to Cyrodiil, and they are answering his call. While I do not know for quite what purpose he has arrived, I believe the Guild of Mages is in great danger. Manamarco has returned. Nearly invincible, he has established himself somewhere in the north of Cyrodiil. This is all that I know. See to it that your leader, Traven, learns this as soon as possible. I have no love for your guild, but I have no wish to see it destroyed either. He is an old and powerful necromancer. Traven will recognize the name even if you do not. I have told you all that I know. Manimarco has come to Cyrodiil, and I believe he means harm to your guild. Traven must know this. Even I know that some from your guild have defected to join him. I believe you can be trusted, as you have been attacked once already. Perhaps it is a mistake to make that assumption. Only time will tell, I suppose. Return to your guild, and prepare yourself accordingly.
Be seeing you.
Well met.
You seem quite...
What news from Skingrad? I assume you've spoken to Count Hasseldor? What? Is that possible? This is grave news indeed. I had, perhaps foolishly, believed that necromancy was all but stamped out in Cyrodiil. It seems I couldn't have been more mistaken. I shall need to consult the council as to how to proceed with this situation. Thank you for the information. It may save many lives. Greetings, Warlock. The council is in complete disarray at the news of Manimarco's presence in Cyrodiil. The King of Worms has obviously targeted the guild, but we have no idea why. No demands have been made. All of my attention is devoted to the council. We must discern the reason for this sudden attack and stop Manimarco before he destroys us all. I am unable to look into something that has been brought to my attention. Are you capable of going on my behalf? Good. Please go to Bruma. I have not heard from Jean Frasoric for a few days now, which is unusual for her. While I welcome the break from correspondence with her, I worry that something may be amiss, given recent developments. Find out if Jean is all right, and let me know if she needs anything. Make sure she's all right, will you? It's not like her to avoid contact with the university for so long. Come see me when you've spoken to Jean.
Come out! Come out wherever you are! What have we here? A visitor. I'm afraid you've missed the party. The guest of honor has already left. You won't be leaving, though. I'll see to that now. That's the best you can do. Die!
Are they gone? I was too afraid. I just couldn't move. Could hear the screaming, but I just couldn't move. He killed them all. Just slaughtered them. I saw his face. I saw the King of Worms. I couldn't believe my eyes. I think the only reason I'm alive is because I was invisible. But even so, I think he saw me. He killed them, one by one. Bolonaro was last, I think. He was trying to run away, but he didn't make it, did he? The King of Worms stood over him right before he died, and well, it looked like he sucked out Bolonaro's soul. He said something about Echo Cave and destroying the Mages Guild. Then he looked right at me and grinned. You've got to do something. You've got to tell Archmage Traven. He might come back if he knows I'm still here. I'm not staying here. I'll go to the Imperial City. Hannibal Traven can protect me. It's not safe here. Leave before he comes back.
Any word from Jean in Bruma? He was the only one left? This is worse than I thought. From what he's told you, Manny Marco, the King of Worms, is here in Cyrodiil and preying on our guild. This is something I'd never have dreamed. We'll need a few days to digest this new information. Should Jaskar arrive here, we'll see to it that he's well taken care of. Thank you. Farewell. Before we continue, you should speak to Raminus Polus about your advancement within the guild. You too.
When I saw the fiery clouds and the Daedra in the streets, I was sure we were all dead. But you saved us. Truly, you are an asset to the guild. I reward you with the rank of wizard and teach you a most powerful spell. Good day.
At the worst possible time, the Council is in ruins. A course of action could not be agreed upon. Some felt that we are in danger of being exterminated and that it is time to fight back. Others felt it appropriate to fight fire with fire, as it were. The Council has shattered and artifacts have been lost. The Necromancer's amulet and the Bloodworm helm have been taken. A group of mages led by Erlav Jarol took the helm and have retreated to Fort Telemann in an effort to study it further. They hope to learn enough from it to find some way to fight Manny Marco. I tried to dissuade them, but it was no use. I would like the helm returned so that it may be kept safe here in the university. I fear Erlav has made himself a target for the necromancers. It was last seen in the possession of Erlav Jarol. He was taking it to Fort Telemann. I can only assume he is still there. Please, return the helm here before any harm comes to it, or those who are using it. Karanya insisted on removing it from the university. She said it posed a threat to the safety of the Imperial City. While I do not doubt that she was right, I question whether her motives were genuine. She seemed all too eager to explore its power. I fear she is not safe from the minions of the King of Worms. She is at Fort Ontus. Please go there and return with the amulet. Help her to see that she should not use the weapons of the enemy, especially out of fear. Good day.
Well, this is quite a surprise. I thought you were Traven's lapdog, doing whatever he said. And yet, here you are. Good that you've finally seen the light. The cause will benefit from your assistance. What? You're here to take it back to Traven? Oh, my dear, I'm afraid you're in over your head. I don't answer to Traven. I heed only the word of Manny Marco. When he has the amulet, his power will be increased and Traven will be helpless to stand in his way. You, I'm afraid, won't be standing at all. I promise I'll make this quick. I'd like to have you mostly intact, so Manny Marco can suck the marrow from your bones.
Have you recovered either the Bloodworm helm or the Necromancer's amulet? Karanya turned on the guild? I don't understand. She was one of my most trusted advisors. The situation grows more dire with each passing day, it seems. I fear where this will end. The amulet is safe, however, and that must be enough for now. Thank you for returning it. Have you recovered the Bloodworm helm? Olaf is dead. I tried to warn him. I tried to tell him it was a mistake to leave with the helm. I shall return the helm to a secure place in the tower. It's the least I can do for Olaf. Thank you.
Is
I
it?
need a moment of your time.
Greetings.
Oh
Please.
yes, of course.
Good day. I can truly consider you an equal, and so grant you the rank of Master Wizard. There's no higher rank which I can bestow upon you. You have my congratulations, and my thanks. Be seeing you.
You'll recall my
You must be the
hypothesis.
Arcane University's newest edition. This
How do you
humble
know?
battle mage
I
bids
was
you welcome.
right. And to
Hello.
think you actually doubted me.
Time is against us, and our enemies grow stronger. There is much to do and little time in which to do it. Your next task is essential. Word has been sent that the necromancers have been quite busy creating black soul gems for their master. In particular, a unique black soul gem has been crafted in the south of Cyrodiil in the ruins of Cylorn. This gem needs to be confiscated and brought here before it can be delivered to the King of Worms and used against us. I've spoken with several individuals I cannot name at this time. Count Hasseldor has also provided valuable information, as you well know. No, I have need of it. I believe it may be instrumental in saving our guild. I will explain once you have returned with it. Until then, discussion is useless. A contingent of battle mages has been sent to the site. I would like you to oversee their actions on my behalf. The only thing that matters is that gem. Do you understand? Once you have it safely in your possession, return here immediately. Know that you have my complete confidence. I would not entrust this job to you if I did not feel you were prepared for it. Now go. You must make sure the gem does not reach Manimarco. We are doomed if it does. Good day.
Hello, Master Wizard. You're here from the Council, aren't you? Traven sent you? Just you? That helps the odds, but not much. We're still going to be outnumbered. Follow me. I'll show you what we're up against. This is it. The entrance to Cylorn is just ahead. We've been watching the site for a while, and have tried to stay out of sight ever since the original plan was blown. We were supposed to storm the place and take this gem they're holding, only we can't. There's some sort of enchantment on the door. With that door sealed, there's no way we're getting inside, so we'll have to wait for them to come out. Based on the activity I've seen, that should be very soon. What other choice did I have? We were too exposed, standing around outside the door. I lost one of my men already, and I wasn't willing to lose more. Rawlis tried to make it through the door. He's the one that realized this wasn't going to work. One of their patrols spotted us, and Rawlis went down. So we're stuck. All we can do is wait for them to come out. Then they can't hide any more than we can, and it evens the odds quite a bit. All we can do is prepare for them to come out. Once they do, it'll be our best chance to get the drop on them. Of course, since we can't get inside, we don't know how strong their numbers are, or whether we really have a chance at this. Traven sent word that he wanted you in charge, so you've got it. You're in command. Tell us where you want us. If I may, I'd suggest that you put us in the best possible positions based on our abilities. but it's up to you. I have to admit, I'm better with an axe than I am with magic. I've been working on spell casting, but I still feel better with a weapon in hand. There are 2 good locations to hide. One near here, and one closer to the door. Where do you want me to wait? Okay, I'll go over there now. Let me know when everyone is ready.
Greetings, High Elf. At your service. What do you need? I can manage with a weapon or with spells, but I've really been working on healing lately. I'm getting pretty good at it. Where should I wait? Up close or farther back? I'll try to help whomever I'm near. You've got it. I'll do my best to keep everyone healed.
How do you do? I'm ready to fight. Where do you need me? Well, I excelled in my studies in magic, especially large-scale spells. I'm pretty accurate with them, too. More accurate than swinging a sword. Do you want me to stay back, or stay up nearer to the door? Right. I'm on my way.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. That the best you can do?
Were you successful? Do you have the Black Soul Gem? Dedicated to the last. I cannot thank you enough for bringing the gem here. I have need of it immediately. We have much to speak of and very little time. A new task awaits you, and it is by far the most important you have been entrusted with. Are you truly prepared for this task? I cannot be certain what awaits you, but I am sure we will not speak again after you begin. Then hear me, and hear me well. Mannimarco will have what he seeks, but it will be his undoing at your hands. With this gem in your possession, you will be impervious to his attempts to enthrall you. When he fails, that is when you shall strike. When we are done speaking, you will take this gem, you will then seek out Mannimarco and destroy him. Get to him any way you can. It is your only hope for defeating him. I have full confidence in you, and so I leave the guild in your care. When I am gone, you will be recognized as Archmage and leader of the guild. Lead your fellow mages and lead them well. The future rests on your shoulders. Farewell, my friend.
You would dare to approach the King of Worms? If you seek an audience with his grace, you must open this door. I hold the key, and I will die defending it.
I see Bolor was unsuccessful in delaying you. Very well. I shall reanimate him once we are done here. Perhaps we shall chat for a while, since you really have no other options. I must say, I expected Archmage Traven, rather than his star pupil. I am disappointed to see that he could not face me himself. I have met so many of his predecessors over the years. I developed a particular fondness for Galerian, ill-preserved though he may be. But here you are instead, skilled enough to make it this far, which speaks volumes about you. Perhaps you'll be as useful to me as Traven. Oh, my dear, I didn't mean to imply that you have a choice. I will make you another in a long tradition of worm thralls, and take my time in studying you. Your very soul will be forfeit to me. Power, my dear friend. I seek power, and so I acquire and study those who have some degree of it. We are after the same things, your guild and I. Yet you worry about good and evil, and do not accept they are manifestations of the same thing. So you brand me a villain, and make vain attempts to destroy me. I watch, and I wait, and I collect you when you come for me. Instead of drawing Traven out, I have received you instead. Perhaps I shall personally go and collect him when we are done here. Take that!
Archmage, you have returned. Mana Marco has been defeated? I can hardly believe it. The King of Worms is no more! I received a note from Archmage Traven. I know what he did for us and that he selected you to take his place. I will mourn for him during my own private time. For now, I cannot help but rejoice. You have brought safety to the guild, and I thank you. I've already sent word to all the local guild halls that you are now in charge. Congratulations, Archmage. As the Archmage, you are entitled to certain privileges. In addition to the full use of all guild facilities, there is one service available to you. Juliana Fanis has long served Archmage Traven in collecting alchemical ingredients for his personal research. As the new Archmage, I'm sure she'll extend the service to you as well. At your convenience, consult her at the Lustratorium. Take care.
Greetings, champion. I'm at your service. Ah, yes. Archmage Traven was quite fond of making potions in his spare time. So much so, in fact, that it became difficult for me to meet his needs. I finally accommodated him by enchanting a very special chest for him. You'll find it in the Archmage's quarters. Once a week, Place a single ingredient in the chest. After 24 hours, you'll find a sizable quantity of the ingredient available for use. Do be prompt in collecting them, however. Anything left in the chest for a full week will be destroyed. And before you ask, yes, this only works with ingredients. Be very careful in what you place in that chest. I can't be held responsible.